Sava and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we have another recipe for you today. We're going to be making peanut butter banana muffins. But before we get into the video, make sure to give this video a nice thumbs up. And don't forget to hit that subscribe button and the little bell so you don't miss another one of my videos. Alright, let's get started. So this recipe is from Feel Good Foodie on Instagram is where I found her. Her name is Yumna, I believe is how you say it. She has a ton of awesome recipes right on her Instagram. I fall in love with them every time, and I saw this one and the photo she used, I just had to try it. It reminded me of my strawberry banana bread recipe video. You can link it up right here, where I had the actual pieces of strawberry or banana right on top, and that's what these looked like. They had the little muffins with a nice slice of banana on top, and I was just like, I need to make this. Now what's great about these is that they're dairy-free, gluten-free, and they have no artificial sweeteners. So all you're going to need are your bananas. Now you're going to want these to be ripe. If they're overripe, they're just going to be more sweet. You're going to want your peanut butter. Now mine looks a little funky because I made kind of a paste with my PB2, which is going to be a little bit healthier. Now you guys are more than welcome to do that. You're more than welcome to use normal peanut butter. You're more than welcome to use the chunky peanut butter, to use almond butter, to use whatever you want. But I'm going to try it with the PB2 powder, just with some water added to it, and see how that comes out. And I'll let you guys know. But then we're going to just have some eggs, our vanilla extract, our honey. Now I think I've showed you this in a different video, but like, tell me how cute this is. I'm obsessed with it. Just like a little, I'll take the plug out, but you just click the little trigger and it just pours out right at the bottom. Super easy, no messiness at all, no cleanup. Then we're going to have our nutmeg, our ground cinnamon, our baking powder, baking soda, and our oat flour. Now, I've used oat flour on my channel before. If you guys want to know how to make it right at home, it's super easy. It's just kind of like my almond flour video. I can link it right up here. You're basically just going to grind up your oats. I can make a video if you guys want, let me know, but that's pretty much all it is. Or you can buy it in the store if you don't want to do that. But that's literally it, you guys. So I'm just going to get all my measurements out here and then we'll get started. Ooh, before I forget, the first thing you're going to want to do is, of course, preheat your oven to 375. Mine is almost there. 3, 2, oh, literally right there. Okay, cool. So you are going to need 3 bananas. So we're going to take, we're going to take our 3 bananas and we're going to mash them inside here, but don't get rid of these. We're going to save these for the end when we're going to put them right on top before we put them in the oven. If you don't want to do that, you can totally skip that step, but I do, and it looks really cute, and you get a nice giant chunk of banana right on top. Wow. I mean, I did go to the gym today, didn't I? I mean, I did watch a video before that monkeys open them from the other side. Are we joking? Oh, we're split, Sheesh, that was a little cray. Do we hear this? This is like the most indestructible banana I've ever heard in my life. Crazy. Sheesh. Tell me they're all gonna be like this. This is so weird. These aren't like green. I don't know what's happening here. And then this one's fine. Swear, I've peeled bananas before. So strange. Oop. Okay. I'm just gonna take the fork and we're just gonna mash these up. Now you can do this with a hand mixer, you can do this with a potato masher. I like using a fork because this is my personal preference. I like to have the chunks of banana in there if I can. Some people like things completely emulsified, more liquidy. I like them a little bit chunkier, so that's what we're going to do here. Now what's important here to get the bananas to the consistency that you want because you're not going to want to over mix these at all. So you want to kind of get everything right at the steps that you're doing it, if that makes sense. Okay, so I have this right here. We're a little bit chunky, but we're good. This is what I like. Okay, so now we're going to add our peanut butter and our honey. We're just going to mix this until it's nice and well combined, nice and smooth. I'm telling you, I don't know what I would do without this mini spatulas. So this is the consistency that we have now. We're still chunky, but you see how the peanut butter that I had, because it was the PB2 and I kind of reconstituted it a little bit, it was very like thick and chunky and kind of crumbly looking, but all of the water content from the bananas in here helped it a lot more. So that's why I didn't want it to be too liquidy, because we have our bananas. So now we're going to add in our vanilla extract and our eggs, and we're going to do the same thing. Don't over mix anything, just mix it until everything is nice and well combined. Okay, just mix this together. Now I always like working with what to try ingredients first. It's not just about liking it, it works better that way. Okay, so now we have our wet ingredients are done. And I'm losing my fork here now. Okay, so now we have our dry ingredients. So we have our oat flour here. We have our cinnamon, our nutmeg, our baking powder, our baking soda, and a little bit of salt. Okay, we're just gonna mix this together a little bit. And then add the wet to the dry, just like you normally would. Do this a little bit at a time, and like I said, don't over mix anything, just until everything is nice and well combined. If there's little clumps of it, it's fine. It'll all be fine. I'm getting flour everywhere. You know what? It's because I don't have my apron on. Let me go grab that. Okay, we're back. Giving myself bad luck over here without putting my apron on. Okay, so you guys should have something that looks like this. Ooh, so good. Now, I'm just gonna go grab a muffin tin, and then I'm just gonna pour them in and put them right in the oven. All right, so all I'm gonna do is spray my pan with a little bit of Pam, and then we'll start filling them. All right, let's see how many we'll get out of this batter. All right, guys, so now it's time for our banana slices. So let's see if I can get it this time. You guys, try and twist it. Okay. Just gonna take a butter knife here. I'm gonna eat that one. So we're just gonna take a banana slice. I'll show you. Put one right on top and just push it down just a little bit. You should get something that looks like this. Ooh, how cute. So we're just gonna do the same exact thing all the way around. Alright, you guys, so you should have something that looks like this. Now I'm just going to put these in the oven for 15 to 17 minutes, and then I'll see you guys when they're done. Okay, let's check up on our muffins. So we're just going to do the toothpick test. They should be nice and golden brown, and then same, come out clean when you put the toothpick in. clean. These look so good, you guys. I'm obsessed. So we're just gonna let these cool for about 10 minutes and then we're gonna dig in. Okay, you guys, how good do these look? How cute are they? I can't take it. So I filled mine a little bit more because I like my muffins to have a little bit of a muffin top, okay? But they're still a little bit too hot. So while we're waiting, I'm just gonna give you guys a couple tips when it comes to making these. So like I said before, you can use the PB2 like I did. You can use normal peanut butter, you can use almond butter, you can use crunchy peanut butter, doesn't matter. You're definitely gonna wanna make sure not to over mix anything here. You don't want any kind of rough, dense, tough muffin here or anything with tunnels. You want it to be nice, fluffy, soft, and delicious. And like I said, I overfilled them a little bit so we have a little bit of a muffin top, like it looks like a muffin, but don't overfill it and completely fill it to the line or over that, because then you're just gonna have like a big spilling thing that's gonna be hanging off of here and it's probably gonna get stuck to your pan. Also, these worked out perfectly just for me spraying. There was nothing ripped off, nothing was stuck to my pan at all. It's perfectly clean. So if you guys don't want to use the cupcake holders or whatever, you don't have to here. Also, do keep in mind we did use fresh bananas here, so you know if you leave them out, they're going to get brown within like a day or so. So if you're not planning to eat them in, you know, about a day or two, whatever, then you're going to want to, you know, maybe use banana chips or something like that, or maybe use like dried bananas. That way you don't have that problem with the browning. But you can store these in the fridge or you can store these at room temperature. So if they're at room temperature, you're definitely going to want to make sure that they're in an airtight container and that you're not storing them when they're still hot or warm or anything. You want to make sure they're completely cold before you close them up in there, because you don't want any moisture getting trapped in there and then they're going to get moldy and gross and you're going to go to eat one and it's going to be gross. So they'll last at room temperature for like a couple days in your airtight container, and if you leave them in the fridge, then they'll last for about a week. If you freeze them, just as always, they're gonna last about 3 months. Alright guys, so I think it's time to try one. This is always the hardest part. Which one do I want to try? I'll grab this one. I don't want to ruin him. So cute. Okay. So good, you guys. Look at that. See, I have that nice chunk of banana right there. So good. 1 second. I have to put this down, otherwise I'll be here for 5 hours eating this and the rest of them, and then I'm never going to get to the rest of this video. But these are so good, you guys. Super moist. You have the soft banana right on the inside, right on top. It's softened. It's a little bit crisp. You can see it's browned. So good. Now, the banana on top, that's going to depend on how thick or thin that you cut the slices. That's going to depend on how soft they get, if they get more crisp, just like our strawberry banana bread on top. The strawberries got a little bit more crisp because I sliced them a little bit thinner. So that's up to you guys. But these are so good, super moist. You have all those nice flavors in here, and I definitely taste the peanut butter in here, and I think it's a pretty good dupe using the PB2, making our little paste. I don't feel like I'm missing out on anything here, and it's a little bit healthier for me, so I feel even better about it. So I would totally have this for breakfast in the morning. I know I've mentioned on my channel before that, you know, some of these breakfast muffins are not breakfast muffins, are just full of sugar and unnecessary things, but this has no artificial sweeteners or sugars in there. You have our honey in there, you have protein from your peanut butter. I would totally have this in the morning. I think double thumbs up for that. But that's all I have for this video today, you guys. I hope you liked it and I hope you learned something new. If you did like it, definitely make sure to give this video a nice thumbs up and let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you tried these, I definitely want to hear your feedback. But as always, if you want to get my exclusive nutrition tips, healthy food recommendations, and delicious recipes just like this one, then make sure to head over to my description box, click the link, and join the fam. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye, guys.